Okay, the first thing you missed on number 3, you didn't set a tab stop. So here on these 3 lines, you were supposed to set a tab stop, and it has a leader tab. So because it has a leader tab, I need to go into paragraph to set it. I can't just click up here on the ruler line. So go to paragraph dialog box, tabs, and it wants a 2.5 left aligned tab with the number 4 leader, which is a solid line. Click set and OK, and then you can see the line now formed there. The biggest mistake, and you can see the tab up here, but the biggest mistake students make, and anyone makes, even in the work world, they set indents instead. This is your indents. So we have a left indent, a hanging indent, and a first line indent, but you don't move those when it tells you to set tabs or margins. Okay, the next thing that you missed is number 7, and you were to turn off the track changes, and then you were to add this table in here. But when I double click on this table, I should be able to go into Excel and make the change, but I can't because you didn't paste it in as special. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to open up that file and select those cells and do copy, and then I'm supposed to paste them, and I paste them special. And I get the choice because I've copied to my clipboard something from Excel, so I get the choice of the Excel worksheet object. If I had not copied it, though, that choice wouldn't be up there. If I copied from Word, the choice would have been Word. So I click OK. Okay, and now when I double click on it, I'm able to make the change as they asked me to right here. That should have been 134,000 even, like that. And then I can click out of it and I'm out of the spreadsheet. So it's paste special and you're pasting an Excel worksheet object. Okay, it looks like this is the wrong color. So select your special programs. Go to the font color, and we want it to be this column instead of this one. So go to that column, and I believe it's the last one. And go to styles. And update it to match the selection. And it should update this one too as well. So you just have to select it, make the change, and then go and update it so that it updates the whole notes. And you can check here by going to notes and modify, and it'll show you if it has made the correction. Looks like you may have missed instruction 14. This row should be bolded, which it wasn't, and it should also have a shading color. Eighth column, third row. So here's the eighth column, 1, 2, 3, third row for shading. I don't think you did that instruction at all. That was number 14. The rest were changes on the mail merge. Now on the mailings, when you started the mail merge, you chose letters. and then you did a new list. Now on the new list, you want to be sure that you customized it and you deleted the 3 that they wanted you to delete, which was company name, country or region, work phone, and then after email address, they wanted you to add publications. And be sure you spelled publications correctly. And then the next part was to add your entries. So as you're adding your entries, you want to be sure that they are spelled right. So go back in there, proofread your entries, and make any changes you may need to do there. And then once you've done that, you can save your data source, and it'll ask you to save it, and you can save it any name that you want to. It didn't give you a specific name, like I could save it 1. I usually save it on my desktop so I know where it is. And it, like I said, you can save it any name you want to. Okay, then the next one, number 20, you were deleting objects from the letter. So up here, you need to have your show hide on. Looks like you did that right, except it didn't ask for address line 2, I don't think. It may have. Let me look at the instructions. Okay, it did ask to for address line 1 and 2. So a space between title, a space between first name. Then you have address line 1, address line 2, city, comma, space, state. I can't see a space between state and zip code. There should be at least 1 space there. That could be the error. Dear title and last name. Let's see, production, yes, you did that, and email address. And a space before, not after. Okay, so it may have been that 1 space that you need to correct. Okay, then the last thing, and let me look at this, if I can see anything. Be sure you don't have any extra spaces there. Oh, you didn't copy and paste. So once you have completed the merge, so once you've gone to mailings and you have finished the merge and go to edit individual documents to merge all records, and mine's not complete, but you get the idea. So then they ask you to do Control A and then Control C to copy it to your clipboard, and then go over here to the end of the document and go to the next page and do Control V to paste it to the end of that document. Now it also adds a section break here that you need to delete so that it doesn't go to a blank page. I always delete any blanks at the end of it, just like that paragraph was a blank. And then you have all of those things on there. Now your tracking should not be on at this point. It shouldn't have been on. So be sure that you had turned off tracking when they told you to.